Hey folks, H2 getting back on the F3 channel. Hey, I appreciate you joining me here. Hey, I was just thinking about an article I read, I don't know, it's been a couple of years ago, whereby the article was talking about the cost of transportation here in the DMV. And they were talking about it was, anywhere between $800 and $1,200 a month was what people were spending. And I couldn't really wrap my mind around that kind of cost at that particular time, because I was living inside the Beltway, had access to the metro, and I had government metro card for work and whatnot. So life was good for me. So I really couldn't understand, how are they coming up with this $800 to $1,200 a month transportation cost. Well, fast forward, and here I am, and living that dream. It's all so familiar right now, because even though my car is paid off, that was last year, that was a $500 a month car payment, which is pretty much the average cost of a car nowadays. And I think insurance is probably another $100, $150 a month. I was spending at a minimum of $200 a month. That's only if I drove from home to the metro. $10 a day to park at the metro, and another $10 round trip for metro. So, that's not counting any maintenance costs, because just here a few days ago, I had to replace all 4 tires on my vehicle, which was at the tune of about $1,300. So, you start adding up all those kind of costs, and you can easily see why $1,200 a month is probably average, and not necessarily what some people are paying. So that's just for one vehicle. Now, if you're married or you have a significant other, guess what? They got a $1,200 bill as well. And then if you got kids that are driving age, that's another $1,200. So you could very well, your household could very well be spending, $3,500 to $4,000 a month in transportation costs living in the DMV. And so my point here to this story is to count the costs before you get into a situation such that, you already got the car and you already got the lifestyle, and then now you're trying to figure out, where all your money is going. So transportation cost is a real expense, or a significant expense in the DMV, and I suspect it's the same in a lot of large metropolitan areas. So so count the cost before you get into this situation. Sometimes you don't have a choice, and it's what you have to do. And if that's the case, you need to factor that into salaries, in terms of what kind of salaries you're pursuing. All right? Hey, that's all I got for you. I appreciate you joining me. H2 signing off.